Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Today we're going to talk about all the samples that I pulled last week, and then we're going to pull some new samples. So let's get started with the samples I pulled last week. The first one I want to talk about is the Beauty Protector Beauty Wash. So this is a body wash made by the company Beauty Protector. If you've ever tried anything from Beauty Protector, you know it smells like the fragrance Pink Sugar, which smells like cotton candy. So it smells really, really good. It's got a very sweet candy-ish scent. I love the way this smells. I don't think it had a terribly great lather though. I feel like it was an okay lather. I don't know if I would purchase it because I feel like the Beauty Protector line is an expensive line, and as for body wash, I didn't feel like it was like anything above or beyond. As far as the scent goes, it did have the wonderful scent, but as far as anything else, I don't feel like it lathered up very well. I don't feel like it lasted on my skin. The scent didn't last on my skin. So as far as this, I probably wouldn't purchase it, but anything else from the Beauty Protector line, I do recommend. They have a heat therapy line. I think it's like a heat therapy. It's like a mask that you spray in. I love that. The Protect and Detangle is what it's called. That is absolutely amazing. I do recommend that from the Beauty Protector line, but this one right here, I would say no, I would pass on it. The next thing is the Bobbi Brown. This is the Intensive Skin Serum Corrector. So this corrector is really, really peach. Like when you put it on, it is very, very peach, but it does an excellent job of correcting your under eyes. This stuff spreads out just like a serum would, so it spreads out nice and easily, and it's not super thick, so it's not going to cause any kind of creasing or anything like that. I feel like this is a really good corrector. I personally would purchase this just because I feel like it did such an excellent job of covering my under eyes, and that's an area that I do have an issue with. So I personally would purchase this, so I think this is an excellent product, not purchase. The next product is the 30,000 Feet Volume Shampoo and Conditioner. This smells like men's cologne. Oh my gosh, it smells very, very strongly of men's cologne. I didn't care for it just because it was so overpowering in the scent. As far as it goes, the way that it washed my hair, I didn't feel like it did such a good job there either, because I feel like it was, I think this is a men's hair wash, so I feel like it didn't do a good job with detangling. The conditioner didn't. So for me, this was just okay. I probably would never purchase it because I feel like it didn't do such a good job for me. Now as far as for men, I'm sure my husband or one of my boys, they would probably love it because it's got that nice manly scent, and it's not overly conditioning where it's not going to make their hair flat or anything. I need a lot of conditioner for my hair because my hair gets very tangly, so this for me, it wouldn't work. The next thing is the Shisedo Ultimate Sun Protection Cream. It has broad spectrum SPF 50. This stuff, when you put it on, it leaves such a white cast. Oh my gosh, let me just put a little bit on my hand here and I'll show you what it does. It leaves a terrible white cast on your face, like you look ghostly. Like when you're rubbing it in, look, this is what it does to your face. Like you have to keep rubbing, and then it just takes forever to rub it in, and it just leaves a very, very white cast on your face. Now as far as it goes, the way that it makes my skin feel, it makes my skin feel very hydrated. It doesn't smell overly of the sunscreen protection, so you can't really smell the sunscreen in it. So I think it does a good job as far as like protecting your skin because it is an SPF 50. But like I said, it does leave a pretty good white cast. Even my hand right now, you can see a difference though. I mean, it's left a white cast on my hand. So I think it's a good one, but you're just gonna have to be careful of leaving that, of putting it onto your skin, because it does leave a pretty strong white cast. So if you're gonna use that alone, not underneath of makeup, then you're gonna have to make sure you get it all rubbed in very well, because if not, then you're gonna be very ghostly. But if you're wearing it underneath of makeup, I think it can be helpful as far as discoloration, because for me it helped with discoloration because of how it kind of whited out everything. It kind of gave me a blank slate to work with. So I think it's great for under makeup, but as far as like wearing alone, I wouldn't recommend it. The next thing is the Christophe Robin. This is the mask. This stuff smells horrendous. I don't love this stuff at all. I didn't use very much of it all because it just smells, it smells like old, I don't know, it smells like old Pantene or something like that. If you've ever tried like a shampoo that's that for too long or whatever, it just smells really old, like old Pond's cream or something. It just smells like an outdated product. I do not like this whatsoever. I wouldn't recommend it because of the scent alone. As far as making your hair feel hydrated or anything like that, I didn't notice a difference there either. So for me, I feel like this is just a meh product. I don't know. I think this is a pretty expensive product too, so I wouldn't recommend picking it up. I think if you're looking for a good hair care mask, I would pick up the Carol's Daughter, the Minoi one. That one is absolutely amazing. This just smells horrendous, and I didn't feel like it did such a good job for my hair, so I would say no. The next thing is the Glamglow Glowstarter Mega Illuminating Moisturizer. This stuff smells so good. It smells like creamsicles. It smells like, do you remember when you were little and you could get those push pops or whatever? They were like the Fred Flintstone ones. That's what this reminds me of. It reminds me of where the push pops, it's where it's the orangey scent. Oh gosh, it smells really good, and it definitely does give a little bit of illumination to your skin. So I personally do like this. I would love to purchase a full size of this. The only thing that concerns me is because it's so fragrant, I know something has to possibly be added to it to make it fragrance like that. So I know fragrance is not actually good for your skin, especially not for your face. So I probably would have to look into the notes on that and see what kind of fragrances are added, not the notes but the ingredients, and see what kind of fragrance they added to this, or if there is a fragrance added to it. I'm not sure. I just know that it smells very strongly, not strongly, just it smells like creamsicle. So I don't know if that's an added fragrance or not. But as far as moisturization, I'd say A+. As far as the way it smells, A+. I feel like it even does a little bit of illumination, so I think it's a great product. I'm just gonna have to check out the fragrance on it. The next thing is the Ahava Time to Hydrate Essential Moisturizing Lotion, and this is broad spectrum SPF 15. This is an okay moisturizer, and it's only SPF 15. I probably wouldn't purchase it because I would want more of a SPF than 15, because 15 is barely anything. That's not really going to help you out much at all. So I wouldn't recommend it, just for the simple fact if you're using it specifically for an SPF, 15 is just not quite enough. Now, if you're just using it for moisturization, I feel like it did an okay job. I don't feel like it's overly hydrating, but I don't feel like it's under hydrating. I feel like it's just right there in the middle, where it kind of gives you enough hydration where your skin's going to look a little bit better, but not overly hydrated. So for me, I need more hydration because I do have dry skin, and the SPF doesn't make me happy. So this is something I wouldn't purchase either. The next thing is the Erno Laszlo. This was the Erno Laszlo little kit here. It came with an oil. Here's the oil. As you can tell, there's still quite a bit in here. And it came with a little bar soap. I don't like either one of these. The bar soap, it reminded me of a typical bar soap that you purchase at like a grocery store or whatever, where you could get it unscented, because there's no scent to it. I didn't feel like it did anything extra to my skin. So for me, I would say this is a pass. As far as the oil thing right here that's supposed to remove your makeup, oh my gosh, do not get this in your eyes. Your eyes will get clouded over very, very badly. Like, my eyes got clouded over. I had to take everything and wash my face off really, really well after I did this, and then keep putting water in my eyes, because my eyes felt like very hazy. It felt like I was in fog or something. So I don't like either one of these. So this is something else I wouldn't purchase. Then the last thing are the perfumes. So we have the Bobbi Brown Almost Bare perfume. This one smells so stinking good. This one reminds me of the beach perfume, the Bobbi Brown Beach, but it's more, I don't know, like almost like baby scented. It's something that you just put on your skin, and it's almost like where you'd want to sniff somebody's skin and just be like, oh my gosh, you smell amazing. It's one of those scents that I know I definitely will consider purchasing this right here later on down the road. I was gonna say in life. So I will tell you the notes to this. It says it has bergamot, violet leaf, lily of the valley, jasmine, and cedar musk. I don't really know about smelling any of those notes in here. I just know it smells really, really good, so I would recommend it and I would purchase it. The next one that I have is the Victoria's Secret Body by Victoria. This one smells a little bit more like, almost like baby powder, but a little bit like a musky baby powder. I like it, but I don't love it. So it's not anything that gave me a headache or anything like that, but it's just a scent that I'm like, I don't love it. I'm not in love with the scent whatsoever. So I feel like it's one of those scents that maybe, you know, it's a little bit generic smelling is what it smells to me like. It's nothing that is extraordinary, nothing that I haven't ever smelled before. So it's nothing that's making me like, yeah, you know, hold on to your socks because it's going to blow your socks off, because this one definitely doesn't. The notes to this one is mimosa, mandarin orange, which I don't smell mandarin orange in this whatsoever, because mandarin, you guys know I love the scent of orange and I don't smell it. It's got freesia, peony, lily, cucumber, hyacinth, sandalwood, and white musk. And again, some of those notes I'm just like, I don't smell those. The only ones I really smell in here is like a baby powder scented that's musky. So that's what it smells like to me in my personal opinion. So I don't really love it. Now let's go ahead and pull our new samples, because that is everything that I tried out last week. So let's get started. We'll start with our perfume. So we have the little perfume container right here. I'm going to pull 2 of these. So we've got Daisy by Marc Jacobs. This is a good one, I think. I think this is one of the ones I really liked, which is a perfect scent for spring too, because daisies remind me of spring. So the next one is, what do we have here? This is Atelier Cologne Orange Sanguine. I'm pretty sure we tried this, but it was like in the winter time. So I'm going to try it again in the spring and see how, because I know some certain perfumes, I'm sorry, I'm tongue tied. Certain perfumes I think work differently on my skin at different times of the year. I don't know if that works the same way for you guys. That's probably why I have such a giant collection of perfume, because I feel like certain scents I like to use at different times of the year. So I'm going to try the Orange Sanguine and see how it works now for spring. Now we're going to pull our body care products. I'm going to pull 2 of these. So the first one is, we have an uplifting scent by Ahava. So this is an Ahava Dead Sea Mineral. What is this? I don't even know. Does this say pepper on there? It's hard to read it. I need bifocals or something. I don't eat pink pepper. So it's pink pepper something from Ahava. I think it's just a body lotion. No, it's a hand cream. So it's a hand cream by Ahava. So I'm going to try this out and see how good it is. And it's got pink pepper, which I've never even heard of pink pepper. So that's interesting. Heard of pink salt, but not pink pepper. And then the next one is by Soap and Glory. This is the Soap and Glory Look Better Naked, the Righteous Butter. So here's the Soap and Glory Righteous Butter. I'm pretty sure I've tried one of these before, but I don't remember which one it was, because I know I had a big tub of it before, but I don't think it was this one. So I have to test that one out and see how good it is. Now we'll go ahead and pull our skincare sample. So we have the giant basket right here. This is the one that's so big. Now let's pull 2 out of here. So our first one is by Murad. So this is the Murad Renewing Eye Cream. So here's a little eye cream that I can test out this week. I love eye creams because I'm always trying to find the perfect one that's like not too moisturizing, not too deep, not too drying. Do you see what I'm saying? I need something that's just right in between, that's not going to cause those little melia bumps. I think that's what they're called. I need something that's just perfect. So I'm going to try this out. Now let's pull one more skincare sample. So the next one is, ooh, we have something big. So we have something by First Aid Beauty. This is the face cleanser, and which kind is it? It's got sticky or something. It's got a sticker on it that's holding one of my hairs. So lovely. So this is the, I don't know which one it is. It says Fab Antioxidant Booster Face Cleanser. So I don't think it's the, I think they have a red one or something like that. I'm pretty sure it says it's safe for sensitive skin. So I'm excited to try this out and see how good it is. Let me see what color it is. I'm curious. It's just white. So I've never tried this one before, so I'm excited to try that and see how good it is. Now we're gonna pull our hair care samples. We have the hair care basket here, so we're gonna pull 2 out of here. So the first one is, oh, we just tried this one recently, the Phyto Specific, not Pacific. So I'm not gonna try that again. I'm just gonna set that to the side. So now we're gonna try this one. We have the John Masters Organics Rose and Apricot Hair Milk. Rose and apricot, that sounds amazing. Apricot I love, and then rose smells amazing, so I'm excited to try that out. Now we have, ooh, what do we have here? We have something from Fekkai. This is the Brilliant Glossing Styling Cream, and it has olive oil in it. I heard olive oil is actually really, really good for your hair, so I'm excited to try that out. I think olive oil is actually good for your cuticles too. I'm not positive, but I'm pretty sure that's what, oh my gosh, what is it? Young, Wild, and Polished. I think that's what she uses on her cuticles. Not positive though. And she's got gorgeous nails. So now we're gonna pull our makeup samples, which one just jumped out and fled the basket. So now we're gonna pull 2 out of here. So we have, whoops, it's sticking. So we have something from Jane Iredale. Iredale? This is the Smooth Affair. I'm not even sure what it is. It's a facial primer and brightener. So here's a little facial primer and brightener by Jane Iredale. I'm not even sure I've ever tried anything from Jane Iredale before. I don't know who she is, to be honest with you. So we'll have to test that out. Now we have something on a little card here. Whoops. This is the Honest Beauty Luminous Flawless Gorgeous Everything Primer. So we have 2 primers to try out. We have a Jane Iredale and then a Jessica Alba. So I guess, I'm pretty sure Jane Iredale is an actress. Don't quote me, but I think she is. So we have 2 actresses here to compete against each other for this week's samples. So other than that, those are all the samples I'm going to be trying out this week. I'd love to know what samples you pulled for this week, and then how did they work for you, and then what are the new ones you're going to be testing out. Let me know. Thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, I'll catch you guys later.